Hey Tesla fans, well it's just one short day since my last video where we installed this PPF here from Tesla. If you've watched that video, I hope you enjoyed it. I've gotten a number of comments from folks that it was super helpful and inspired confidence in the process. It really does look pretty darn good. You can't see it. It's beautiful. Two videos before that, you saw that we made some progress. We installed a new center console, which looks beautiful. We also did the dual pane glass on the doors. We swapped that out. And we did the pedestrian warning speaker and also got the coating so that we have boombox. Well, today we got another exciting development. It's a Valentine 1 Generation 2 radar detector that's hardwired in. And you've probably seen some videos where folks ran their wiring all the way down the A-pillar here and underneath the dash, and some people have run into the center console and done all kinds of difficult work to make that happen. I didn't do any of that. So here you see we got a Blendmount, and we have a small wiretap, and you can buy the wiretaps just about anywhere. They're on Amazon. You can also buy them from Blendmount directly. That's where this one came from. Pulled it out of my other car. And been dying to get this thing in here. And it looks really, really clean with the Blendmount connected up. And so today I embarked upon the installation. I was dreading it, frankly. I knew that there was a harness here that's connected to these reading lights in the headliner, and I'd seen some people that were able to pop this unit out of the headliner. I tried a little bit, but it was awfully tight, and I think it's this Model Y headliner that's this molded plastic that makes it really difficult to get that out. So I opted to go route number 2, which I thought was the safer route, and took down the headliner on the front. And it's really a much easier process than you might explain, and I'll take you through the steps without showing you exactly what I did because I was not able to film it while I was working. So first step is you pop off this little plate here. It's super easy to do. Just put a little pry tool in there, pop it out. It pops on the top and then pulls up. Then I released this snaps in on top of the headliner. So these A-pillars, you just pull them off. There's other videos that show you how to do this. Just pop it off. I didn't even have to take it all the way out. Just released it enough. Did that on both sides. And then for the headliner, let's see. Pop that back in. For the headliner to come down, you do have to take off the visors. That's part of what holds up the headliner here in the front. And so you pry this little plastic piece down first with a pry tool, and then right back here on this side you'll see a screw. And you remove the screw, and then rotate the visor mount out. And then there's a little harness there, a little electrical harness for the light, and that comes out nice and easy. Do the same thing on the other side. You do not need to remove these magnetic clips. Some folks have done it. It doesn't attach to anything. It's a snap piece that snaps into the headliner itself. So these plastic clips, these magnetic things, they just clip up into the headliner, but they do not need to come out to do this job. After that, you'll see there are about 4 metal anchors, clips that go up into pieces of the body. So there's one clip over here, there's one here, there's one over here, one here, and one here. There's about 4 across the top. The 2 that are closest to the center are certainly the most difficult, and you really got to get up in there with your hands over the top and pop it down. Don't be afraid. They will come out eventually. But you just pop it down, and then just it'll give you just enough space to drop this down, to reach back behind here. You don't even need to take this bit off around the rearview mirror. Pull that harness out, and a couple wires in there. The first ones that I tested worked, and so it's I think the first wire on one side and the third wire is a black one on the other side of the harness. I trimmed down the wiretaps so that the metal spades were as small as I could make them, and slid them in there, and sure enough I had power. Put it all back together, drop this out from the harness, and and it was really good to go. Super simple, super clean, totally reversible, and didn't take much time at all. The one downside to the wires that I picked, it is not a switched 12 volt. It is 12 volt, but it's always on, and I'm pretty sure it's I thought that maybe once you get out of the car, shut the doors, lock it, that power would be killed to these reading lights, and that this might power off. It doesn't. So that's the one little thing I'm would like to have, is so it powers off when I leave the car, but it stays on. So easy solution to that: just power it off manually and turn it on manually. That's not a big deal. I really don't need the thing on all the time anyway. So just showing you, it can be done. It's really simple. You'll find the right wires. Again, it's the first wire on the right side on one side of the harness, and then the third wire in, it's a black one on the other side of the harness. If you remember that, the colors are different on the wires than they are in the Model 3, which kind of threw me off in the beginning, but it's the same orientation. So, so that was that. Hopefully this helps some of you. I know everyone's talking about radar detectors, and I've seen some pretty elaborate wiring done, and people pulling panels off underneath the dash, but it can be done in a much simpler way. So that's it. If you have any questions, you can let me know. But again, it's release the A-pillars, remove this, slide it out. Same thing on the other side. Drop it down with some force. Grab the harness to this map light. Find the 2 pins, plug it in, and run your little MirrorTap down, and you'll have what you need. So hopefully this is helpful to you. And if you're interested in a radar detector and you want a clean installation in your Model Y, this is what I'd recommend. I've been using this Blendmount setup in at least my last 4 cars, and it's just the best thing, I think, that I've found on the market. So good luck, and again, if you have questions or you get stuck, send me a picture of your harness. I'll point out which ones I used. Happy to help. Enjoy. Thank you.